Hey Michelle, how you doing today?
I'm doing awesome.
So we're literally a couple more days away from releasing our first episode, yo. Like, wow.
I know I can't believe it either. I'm excited. A couple
Me
more
too. Like,
days.
really, like 6 more days. Like, February 15th, bruh. Do we have a certain time you want to drop it?
We're gonna be like Beyonce and just
Boom!
period.
Can you keep it?
For
Just
real.
drop it.
For real. But no, seriously though, I'm excited.
I know we have
So
came, even though we haven't dropped nothing but our bloopers and you dropped your get to know me and I haven't did mine yet, but it's in the process.
right, period.
Um, but we did some numbers. We did some numbers. We had our first interview. That was kind of like our debut, but not our debut. Like once they see this
Yes.
video, it's gonna be like.
That was true. That
And
was fun.
that was good. Shout out to Lex Bub on Instagram. Actually, the real
Yes.
Lex Bub on the
Yes,
Instagram
exactly.
underscore.
I still had a TikTok I need to put out just from like some behind the
She
scenes
was
and stuff.
very patient with us. She said she had a good time. I had a good
Yes,
time.
Lord, she was,
Things
because
happen,
Jesus
she
knows.
made us know it's things happen in life, and God puts you in certain situations at certain times and make things happen the way it does. So yeah, so shout out to her. Go follow her and her Pesh clothing line on Instagram, Pesh Style. I think it might have an underscore. But shout out to her. She has a pop-up shop coming up February 27th, 1 to 5. What was it? 110 Peffer Road, Turtle Creek.
Yes, that's in Turtle Creek. She said it was actually at the last place she had.
Her fashion show or her pop-up shop?
Yes.
Fashion show.
Don't
Probably
quote me.
her
I
pop-up
can't
shop.
remember.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. But yeah, we are really 6 days away. Pew, pew, pew. My sound effects. I gotta work on them. But wow, we came. So if you ain't already
16.
following us, go follow us on Black Women's Avenue on all social platforms. Subscribe to our Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Music, Google Play. We all everywhere. Social sites is Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook. We do
What
promos. You
else?
can email us at promo@gmail. Promo at blackwomensavenue.com. And if you want to chat with us,
What
or if you
else?
have any topics you want to hear us talk about, you
Mm-hmm.
can email us at chat@blackwomensavenue.com.
Yep.
We'll respond with a little something to let you know we receive your message. Most of the time, we check our messages daily.
Sure do.
So yeah, I'm excited.
So hit up the kid, you feel me? Period.
What she sees.
It's like, I don't know what's wrong with me, y'all,
Follow me
but
on my
yeah,
personal
support us.
sites at IamLondon_XO. Follow my
Yes.
girl.
Yes, and follow me. I am Michelle Nature's.
Hey, bro,
I'm sorry, I don't know why I did. I am Michelle Nature's_prodigy. And yeah, that's me. Hit me up. I'm that on Instagram and Twitter is Nature's_prodigy. And on Facebook I am just who I am. I'm Michelle.
Yeah, she's cool. She's cool as fuck, bro. She's really cool. So, Michelle, what do you expect to get out of this, the Black Women's Avenue podcast?
I expect to grow. I expect to me personally just be more vocal. Hopefully share a testimony or two with, you know, I know there's a lot of people that have a lot of silent battles out there, and if my story or whatever I say just starts a conversation or make you think about something, then that's all I can ask for.
Okay. Kids.
Yeah, sorry, I'm a real mom.
I expect to what I expect to get out of this, or whatever the case may be. I want to touch everyone in a certain way. That sounds so perverted.
Okay, or say no, but
I want to touch everyone's heart
We're
I'm trying to leave an impact on as many people as I can. That's what I was trying to say. Um, yeah, and grow, become more abroad with a Black Women's Avenue. Gain
yes,
some more what is it? Oh, I'm gonna say. Why I get
followers.
brain for it every time?
Gain some followers. You know what I
Not even
do?
followers, like more when you connect with people.
Like network.
Yes, a lot more people to network with.
Yes, that's what I was just about to say. I want it to be more of a regular thing, more of a cohesive thing that that we uplift each other,
We
a
want a homie
platform.
vibes, you know?
Yeah, you feel
Homie
me?
as in we can be homies and also as homie as like your safe haven, homie feel vibes. Get you a glass of wine, laugh a little. We're not always serious. Our
Mhm.
personality is very goofy,
Yes,
night and
absolutely.
day and night. But
Absolutely.
what kind of with the vocal? Oh, so we were watching
What, sisters?
Sisters, yes.
Yes, we was watching that. And some of them women was just really kind of ticking us off.
Tyler, get it together. I'm not understanding the character here. Thought I was relating a little bit,
Yeah,
but I don't get it.
yeah, me either. Every time I think she about to just finally open up, she just go deeper into the shell or another deeper layer of complication or something. I don't know.
Ooh.
So what do y'all think? Like, what do y'all think
What do you think
to?
about Sisters?
Yeah, or
Who would you relate more to on Sisters?
yes, that's a good question.
I
Who?
think I relate more to what's her name?
Sabrina.
Serena. Screw you. Screw you.
No, we so look. You my homie.
She got some she throwing shade
I'm
on.
not.
She throwing
No,
shade.
I'm not. I'm
If you
really
know, you
not.
know.
I swear I'm not. She play. Oh, I'll
Yeah.
show you testimony.
She gonna throw me in Sabrina, but yes, the modern day dating.
Yeah.
Not quite like, but very similar.
Yeah, yeah.
So who would you compare yourself to in here?
Um, I would compare myself to, I guess the closest one, like in my actual life, would probably be. I hate to say Karen, because she really got on my nerves. But I never really been through with Danny. I mean, with none of them. So yeah, I guess Karen situation is because it's like I was just in typical triangle bullshit, or maybe an ex boyfriend. Well, not maybe. This is not alleged. This is facts. ex, you know, ex baby dad boyfriends cheated. Had a baby. You know what I
Oh
mean? Been there,
yeah,
done that.
yeah, been there,
so,
done that.
so that's like real life on TV for me. But it's over. That was years ago. Healed, done. It's above
Actually,
me now.
on to that. Hey, so how you feel about Gary's narcissistic self?
He's like, it's like, I guess it could be kind of fairy tale-ish, but in reality, no, I don't want you to move all my stuff. Like, come on. Like, I got important papers and just like you don't know. You're just moving stuff. I need to know where my birth certificate is. Like, you feel me? Like,
But wait, y'all, it's not even on that part of the episode yet. She is basing it off a preview. She is
but
totally basing her opinion.
at the end of the episode, that shit was empty. So, like, where's my shit at? Like, empty with a white man in it, ready to talk to me. talk about I got a good deal. What are you talking about? Where's
Man,
my couch? Where's
no,
the
for
food I
real.
just brought? Like all that. So I think that's where like fantasy and reality goes wrong.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Because it's like, oh, I want, that's a fantasy. I want to do that for me. But in reality,
no,
I
doing too
don't,
much.
yeah, especially that situation. Because I don't know. I guess it's sweet, but at the same time, it's
Have
kind of
you ever
creepy.
been in a narcissistic relationship with someone?
Yes, I feel like I just attract narcissistic men.
Mm.
Yeah.
So what did that kind of stuff like?
kind of.
Like when you first seen the red flags, like what was the red flags of you was dealing with a narcissist?
Okay, so like anytime I will get upset about something they did, they would basically be upset that I'm upset at them. Like, whoa, buddy, like what? So you don't want me to stick up for myself at all? You just want to be the one to just do shit and then try to like mind fuck me, make it seem like
For
I'm
real.
crazy. And I guess that's a good example, but you don't really see it because I'm trying to watch my words, but mind effing is a real thing, and niggas will mind eff the heck out of you, and you won't even know it, and then you just be in your thoughts or however your revelation come to you, and you're like, damn, this nigga been fucking with my mind all this time.
So what about
Not for real.
so how would you say you should get away from narcissistic people? Like how did you escape
I
being
guess you have to, realize what it is, and then, yeah, get the hell out of here. You got to go.
gotta go.
I'm trying to,
Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go, gotta
think
go.
of I'm trying to think because everything in my life was non-traditional. Don't follow me. So,
But there might be many out there like you. Don't follow me. I ain't got the map, but I'm going this road.
Look, I'm trying to tell you, but seriously, like, just do what you do. Just you honestly got to do what you think is best to get out of there because love is a son of a bitch, and you can know you with a narcissist, but you still be with them. But when you fed up, you truly tired and fed up. And then my personality is already like I'm already chill, so a lot of people use that. Kind of like the nice person, they abuse the nice person. So it's like when I do turn up or get loud, it's always like, who are you? Or like my baby's dad used to always be like, that's not you. You're trying to act like such and such. And it's like, no, I'm angry now, and you're the only one that gets me to this point. Don't try to like manipulate or twist my mind and make it sound like I'm trying to act like somebody. No, I'm actually not. Like this, we're in an argument, and I'm going to snap. Like you push me to this level of me snapping, and you're not used to it. You can't handle it. Now you think I'm perpetrating somebody else or just I don't know. People just be tripping, and it's like, no. But so I guess that's what it would be, some shit like that.
So like you mentioned before, like your boyfriend cheated on you and had someone pregnant. Like how do you overcome that? Do you stick around? Do you leave?
I guess it's a case by case scenario.
Okay.
I can't speak for every woman, but I was really young. I would definitely say that, and I was experiencing a lot of life at the time. And I did take him back. We did continue to be a family for a lot of years after that. But I feel like I was young and I thought I was so in love, and I guess I was at the time, but I really don't know. Maybe I just really didn't want to be by myself. I didn't.
You just settled.
Yeah, and back then I was confused. Like I was really young. My first everything is my first time living with a man and living with myself and with a kid and learning how to be a woman and just learning myself. Period. And so I probably just thought, I probably just took it and
Made the
them.
best
Yeah,
out
you
of
know what I
it.
mean. Just tried to make lemons out of lemonade out of lemons or whatever. But I can't really tell you. I feel like I was just lost back then. I was just going with the flow and thinking, if I know what I know now, basically it's that situation. Like,
But if it happened again, would you stick in a situation or you learn from the previous lesson?
I don't think I would change it because, yeah, you learn from what you've been through. You absolutely learn. I definitely learned a lot, and I definitely been through a lot. And of course, I didn't know I would be through it, and I definitely didn't want it at the time, but it happened. And I love all the children. I love the baby and everything. All the kids are cool and get along and stuff. So it's really no ill will. Actually, me and her get along kind of better than me and my baby's dad. So it's like very weird.
Shout out to the baby mamas that come together as a union.
Swear. So it's all unity. It's all love.
It takes a village to raise a family, to raise the children.
Swear, because the kids, they didn't ask to be here. They don't know what's going on till they grow up and find out, at the holiday parties.
My hood ass.
All the cousins get together. That's how me and my cousins used to be.
Man.
But yeah, man. So I don't know. What about you? Have you ever been with a narcissist?
Mm, no, I haven't. I don't know. Because when I be in situations, I always have to Google. Like, I'm a Google person. I'm like, what is
Not for
X,
real.
Y, and Z? Like,
Right.
am I
Right.
going through that? Or am I tripping? Am I the one tripping? Or are the people around me making me trip? Like, but I always have to
No,
Google.
for real. I do remember you saying
It's like,
something. It's like I
right.
googled it. That's what I. That's what I went
I
through.
Googled it and Google told me.
No, for real.
But yeah, I don't think I have. It might have been a slight chance that it probably could have been. But like, I ignored all the red flags because I don't, I didn't know if they were or not. But so I'm gonna go with no. I have never been with a narcissist, and I plan on keeping it that way. But you never know what things go on in life.
Right. Well, that's awesome. Yeah. But you haven't experienced it. Not that
I
you never
I
know.
don't have any experience. I'm usually like long roads.
Yeah, London's insane out here in these streets.
I
Saint London.
She out here telling, yeah, I need to know that business like that just yet. Get to know me better. Don't listen to her, but listen to
No,
her.
but for real, London's awesome. She's awesome.
So are you. Thank you. But another thing about sisters, when it comes to being loyal to your friends, how Andy, Fatima, and Karen have a three-way
Friendship, yeah.
relationship,
Relationship.
friendship. How do you balance that?
That's true. I guess man.
Yeah.
I guess it's hard. I hate when friends put you in a hard spot. I was it wasn't like the same situation, but um just I was just in a situation where two friends didn't like each other and I was kinda in the middle of it. And it's just so stupid. It gets on my nerves. And then I know how some people say like, well, if my friend don't mess with her, then or if I'm mad at somebody, my friend mess with them, like, I ain't gonna talk.
Yeah.
However that saying goes. But I feel like no, because I feel like just how I process things, how I think, I'm very realistic, and like everybody needs to take accountability for what they did wrong, and that was just the situation, and it was just a stupid situation, and I used to just try to tell them to be cool and be friends and fuck the nigga and forget about this, for real.
Forget the brother.
Like, I'm sorry. Look, just bleep me out.
It's okay.
But,
Unfiltered, unraw.
but
We
it's a
talking
black
shit.
woman's family. Thank
Okay.
you to all other ethnicities that's here listening.
But forget that nigga, like you said.
We appreciate you for listening. But
But don't you say it.
for real. But yeah, that's what it was for me. So I have kind of similar been through that situation, and it sucked. It didn't feel good because I didn't like feeling like I was, had to choose one friend or the other, and I feel like it definitely hindered my friendship with my other friend at first. I mean, now we're cool. Like it's like nothing never happened. That's one of my best friends. But yeah, I feel like it definitely hindered. I guess both relationships it hindered both of them at a point in time. But it sucks. It always, and the famous words like your boy Hove. Don't be fighting. It's never good when the family feuds.
Preach. I didn't know where you was going with that. I'm not like, what he say?
She was in the rap. She
dabbled in the rap, but
dabbling.
When I go out to the club and somebody play that banger in the club, I'm like Shazam. Yeah. I'm a Shazam queen. I will Shazam. I was at Best Buy the other day because I had a grab song, and I'm like, oh, this song is dope. I knew it was a black person on the radio. I'm like, let me Shazam, but I had my headphones in, so it wasn't working. So I'm all like, come on. Move around, get close to the speaker. And they're like, ma'am, you need help?
No, I'm just trying to get this song.
Just trying to get the song,
Mind your business.
But then
don't worry about it, sweetheart.
Don't right. It's that split.
For real.
But no, it was a really good song. I didn't get to fully listen to it because it was like a I think it might have been called Situationship. I'm not really sure what Shazam said it was, but I saved it. But anyways, back to sisters.
Yeah, so the Karen and situation. Have you ever been through anything like that where you were like in the middle of friends or some weird dynamic?
It wasn't Okay, so it's kind of similar. Like one of my friends really didn't care for another one of my friends.
Mm.
So it was like when it comes to throwing events,
Yeah, like
it
who
was
you invite?
like right, who's which one? And you should never have to choose,
Yeah,
but
that sucks.
because people can ignore each other and whatever. But they're
Yeah, but
like, well,
then
they
just
don't never show up anyway, so what's the point?
right.
Mind your business.
Or then the air, just the environment, just be weird, awkward.
Right.
Like.
Yeah, but it usually only affects me when it comes to events.
Okay,
But
that makes sense.
they're cordial. Or
Mm.
maybe they don't know about one each other. Not well, it's not that one don't care for the other. It's just one just don't care for that one. You
Right,
know what I
right,
mean?
right,
But
right.
they don't know. They ain't like I let it be known because
I feel you.
if you can walk in the room and say hi, how you doing, and keep it cordial. As
Yeah, that's
long as you
cool.
ain't fewing and making a scene at my
No, yeah, for real.
place of us wherever we at.
Trying to keep everything cool.
Copacetic.
Yes.
But yeah.
Okay. Well, let me ask you this: have you ever experienced Danny's situation? Have you ever? Well, I guess it's a two-part question. Have you ever experienced a biracial relationship, and have you ever experienced like I guess we just gonna call her the self-sabotager because I don't know what the fuck she's doing.
I never. So when you say biracial, do you mean like
I guess just what and
interracial relationships?
yes, you know what I
Okay.
mean. Y'all know what I mean. Yes, I'm
No,
gonna say
I
interracial.
never dated any other ethnicity besides my own.
Okay.
It's not that I'm attracted to them. Like,
Right. I honestly feel like your husband's gonna be like white or Chinese, like Vietnamese or something.
but you know what? Somebody's gonna say your husband is either gonna be white or speak Spanish because I'm very not
Yeah,
fluent in my Spanish, but very
bilingual. Check her out on the resume.
like I'm very like with my Spanish. But yeah, I get that a lot. But no, I never dated anyone outside of my race. Self-sabotage, yes,
Mm, pretty true.
I have. But I don't know if it was because I really truly didn't want to be with that person
Mm,
or I don't know. I think it was more so I didn't want to be with that person.
okay,
But I was just like, how do you break something off?
that's a good. I guess I never looked at that as self sabotage, but I guess that's the perfect example.
But like,
You gotta break.
cause do you self-sabotage something that you really actually want? Like for her, we don't know exactly what she wants or what she's
Yeah,
trying to
yeah.
gain out of the
She's
situation.
all
But
over.
I only sabotage things when I don't really want to deal with it or do it or
That makes
you
sense.
know what I mean? Like,
Right.
because if your pure heart is into it, you're not gonna sabotage it.
Yeah, you gonna find time for it.
You won't find words to express yourself,
Right.
but nah, you don't want me.
Yeah, you gonna drive to that thing.
Right. Have you ever self-sabotage yourself into?
Um, I think so. I think I do it in the reverse way because I don't know how to break up with people.
I know.
I hate hurting people's feelings. I'm just like I'm like Phoebe off Charm. Like I feel like I just feel what's it called, like empath, where you just feel people's feelings. I just really hate it. So, because I had like a little quarantine relationship. I know I ain't the only one, but I really wasn't. It was, that love was real. It was passionate because we was all
It was
we was
passionate.
in the house. We didn't know where to go, but I feel like somewhere in my mental or spirit or something knew it was over basically towards the end of quarantine. And it was just it was just see London is messed me up, y'all.
I'm over here thinking like, who the heck you talking about?
Because it was a good relationship, but I could tell it was towards the end. I could tell it was towards the end because it was just off. I don't know. The energy just wasn't the same no more. So I wasn't doing nothing crazy, but he would say that I guess I just wasn't interacting as much. But I don't know. To me, I wasn't really doing that.
Yeah,
But
because
I
I'm
guess
done.
maybe I was self-sabotaging. Maybe I just wasn't giving as much attention
It's at the
to
first.
him, as I used to or something. And he just noticed it and was like, it's not the same anymore. I swear, I was like, bro.
What do you want me to say?
Oh no,
Because it ain't
y'all
what
don't.
I'm going to do. What do you want me to say? Because
Swear,
if you think
y'all.
I'm going to do something to reverse this, it's not going to happen.
No, I swear, bro he was real hot. He was full. And then let me tell y'all this little funny this little tiny part. We at the end of the breakup, it was the most mature kind of at the same time petty breakup I ever had. Because because he was like, at the end of the day, Michelle, I know you kept it real. you were truthful. And I was like, that's what's up. Thank you. But at the same time, he's taking all the stuff that he ever brought in my house. And he had gave me a bed. This man literally dragged the bed from my bedroom all the way to my front porch. It was like, yeah, I'm going to have my homie come pick it up because, you know, he ain't have no car. It was like I'm gonna have my friend pick it up. The friend never came. The man texted me talking about, oh, you can have the bed. I was just angry. I said, this ain't some next level petty stuff. I don't even care about the bed.
You kept it real, but I'm gonna take my bed. He said it won't be enough.
But no, for real, it was just funny. I was just watching him. It was petty, but it really wasn't that petty because it was like you did all that work. Like I'm not like why would you do all that work? Like, cause it was just him. It ain't like he had crew helping him take the bed apart. Like it's just like niggas is crazy, man. That was so funny to me. I was like, not taking the bed. Now I got this bed just sitting on my porch. Man. Like,
that was a good one. Y'all should be holding back those stories. I mean, I rolled out. I ain't never heard that one before. I almost fell off the couch, man.
No, yeah, I swear that's a true story, man. People crazy.
But yeah, people always want to take back stuff when they don't.
right.
Why? I know some real stuff like
don't back for me. I'm gonna need to sign the.
I be expecting breakups because when I used to date this dude or whatever, we had went to Target and bought an air fryer. I think I knew, but we still freshly in the. I can't get it out. We were
oh, y'all, she's
freshly in a relationship, and we're going to Target, and we all know Target's expensive. So if you want to go to Target, you better be a lifetime commitment here,
for real.
So we have to register, and you know, we goes to pay. I said, so when we break up, who get to keep the air fryer?
Not like the kid. But for real. But for real though, who has
I have it.
Who has the custody? Oh, that's what
I had custody of the air fryer.
She won the battle.
Nah, because if I would have let him back in my house, he probably would have took the air fryer.
Yeah, for
he
sure.
wanted everything.
For sure. Backpack. Like, that's exactly what it would be.
No, like for real, like when people ask questions, like I'm always like, okay, so if we break up, like who get what? This is like a divorce.
Oh, that's true though. I feel like the prenup needs to be talked about. I feel like it's not just for the rich. It's for the hundredth heirs.
It's not for marriage. It's for all relationships, friendships.
Who get the? It's for the 100 heirs and 1,000 heirs and friendship heirs out there.
The broken heirs.
Yeah, the broken heirs. Because yeah. I don't got it. I need to take mine with me. Like,
right, give me 50-50 back.
Yeah, you feel me?
Like, well, I mean, taking everything.
Man, that is hilarious. No,
I'm like, I just...
we need to draw these papers up.
Right. Like, but who asks someone, like, if you break up in the middle of Target, if we break up, who gets to keep it? Like, that's a...
so like, that's before y'all even broke up.
So when we was checking out our Target eggs.
Oh my gosh.
Like, I predicted the breakup. And I knew. Because this is when air fryers kind of first came out. So they were expensive.
Yeah.
So that's a one-time purchase.
Nah, yeah, for real.
You ain't going to take the air fryer and give it to the next.
Right, yeah.
You ain't going to be doing crispy chicken on me. Give me the air fryer. At least that's what I deserve.
Is that what you said? Crispy chicken on me? Oh my God. What's wrong with you?
No, but for real. And bruh, I just started using an air fryer in 2022.
Yeah.
Like, I used it a couple times.
But not like, for real.
Not to be like, oh, I'm gonna keep the air fryer if we break up because I always use it and I don't know how to cook. No, I knew it was expensive and I wasn't buying it.
Swear,
What
they were
else?
expensive at first. That is hilarious.
Yeah, that's for real.
Hey, all right. So what about oh, well, I guess I'll answer the question too. I have never, like, I guess I went on a date or two with a white guy, but we
Okay.
wasn't like dating. It was like boyfriend girlfriend. It really was like 2 dates, and I feel like I just didn't have the right one.
The right white guy.
Yes.
It's like Miracle Whip and Mayo. What?
I'm not. I'm trying to be serious, like for real.
I'm thirsty.
But yeah, he was cool. But I'm not gonna lie, his lips was just too small for me, and I just couldn't get past that. I guess I'm just used to, black people have full lips. No shade, it's okay, but that's just what I like. And except for London, y'all should have seen the look she gave me because she do got thin lips, but they still full though. You can tell you got
My bottom lip.
can tell you melanated. But she played too much.
So
Well,
go ahead. He had full lips.
exempt from her. But I feel like that I couldn't get like that was the first hurdle for me. But I really tried to get over it. But by then, he was just tired of me. Like, all right, you're playing games, and that's cool. I respected them. I was playing games, but it was too late by the time I grew up because I was real young too. And he was older also, so that's why I say I don't think he was the right one. If I probably would have had a guy my age or something, or just a little hipper, because like I say, he was older. Not like old as hell, but he was older than I was at the time. And yeah, that's what it was. But he was cool though. We got along great, but I think he just wasn't the right, he just wasn't the right one. And that's all it was. And after that, I was just always in a relationship, so I just never had the opportunity. I don't last long on the streets. You feel me? I'm wifey material. Hey.
Hey, right. So, do you think it's a? No, I wouldn't say a deal breaker. Do you? Well, if you dated a white man, what about a breath? I just ran to get some water. If you dated a white man, is it a deal breaker if he's not hip with the culture?
I mean, he don't gotta like be waiting for mixtapes to drop. But
He was waiting for that Eminem.
but but yeah, you can't be clueless. Like you have to know social cues. You know, basically that's it. Like you have to know social cues. You have to just like right from wrong. You gotta know. And I know they might not know everything. Just like I'm sure I might not know everything about what if I was in a relationship with somebody in a different race as me. But I feel like the general stuff. Yeah, they should know most of that. And if you don't, then ask me. But yeah, I feel like that's
Oh,
like you
crazy
can't
stuff.
just be
So,
out with people.
speaking on top of that, I think I might have shared some. I don't know if I shared it on Facebook today, but it was this little thing. It was on a little game or whatever, and it was like, see who date have a black spouse. Most of the people had a black spouse, but in particular, this one white lady, her husband was black. She said she got married like 3 months ago, and I think it might have been a different race person asked her name like five like historical people,
Mm-hmm.
like, and she could not name nobody but Harriet Tubman.
Should I about to say her husband? I was about to say that.
What historic about her husband that she
I don't
married to?
know. That's what I was saying.
But like to be couldn't name she until she was like, oh, I went
Like then she couldn't even say Obama. Like he was the president. He was just your president.
like she was like, oh, I think I got brain fog. Like no,
Damn.
but once again, black men settling for.
Yeah, nah, I can't do that. You have to. You like, come on, at least know Obama. Like at least know the Obamas. Like you need to know. I feel like you need to know the Black American royalty. Because we don't got real royalty. So our Black American royalty here is the Obamas, the Carters, the Jada Pinkett Smiths.
Not the Jada Pinkett Smith, the Smith
families. Yeah. And
No.
Oprah, she ain't on my list no more. But you know, but
Gotcha.
but I feel like that is like like I guess in the views of corporate America or just America, very for the black people, those are like our royalty here as far as like big black families.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, yeah, it's just I don't know.
Just what he said every time.
Because like, come on, you gotta at least know them. You gotta at least know them. If I'm gonna be with you and you're not black, you gotta know the culture. Like, come on, bro.
She done ticked you off. She done ticked you off.
Yeah, she did.
I'm gonna
Cause
try to
like
tag you in the video.
hip hop is everywhere. Just the culture is black. I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's pop, country, theater, movies. Like that's just the culture. Black people are just they move the culture. So how do you not know nobody? I know she is a secret Power fan. I know she gets that 50 Cent.
Man, the way her husband was looking, she probably know 30 fast. She
You feel me? She knows. I know she knows somebody.
right here coming.
She probably knows Darius Rucker. He's a black country person. He ain't historical, but as far as like country black country stars, he's on the list.
I haven't watched the new season of Power yet. Well, I don't plan on watching it either, but
No, I haven't yet either, but I will. I am interested. I just haven't watched it yet, but I'm gonna watch it.
So, what else is going on Sisters?
Oh yeah, so Andy, have you ever dealt with lawbreakers? Roughnecks.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Let me it wasn't like a serious, we were talking. And I think this might have been the first little hood dude I ever dealt with.
Okay.
I decided to meet up with him with one of my homegirls. And when I mean he cussed me out from the time I picked him up,
Oh shit.
from the time I dropped him off,
Damn.
I was like, man, we about to shoot this man.
Shoot.
Like I'm scared to say something back because he might backhand me. Like
right, big as fuck.
But that was the only he was the only lawbreaker person I ever messed with. I ain't gonna say I would never do it again, but I'm gonna be prepared.
Right.
When I mean cuss me out from the time I picked him up.
Yeah.
He was mad because I ain't buy him no chicken. Let's be real. He's like, you invite me out. First of all, I invite you out.
It's supposed to be on you. That's fucked up.
Yeah, he cussed me out. I don't remember why he got in the car cussing me out to begin with. And then his broke ass. After that, I think I gave him a second chance. I don't know why I did it.
Sorry.
He was like, can you bring me a pack of cigarettes? I got a
one of them.
What did he say? I got a casino voucher.
Oh, come through. Oh, no way.
Casino voucher.
It probably wasn't even his. He probably found it.
Girl, he ain't ever give me a casino voucher. When was I going back to the casino?
No, for real. Like, I'd be there.
But that was the only lawbreaker person I think I dealt with. Then he had somebody calling me from jail. He was giving people in jail my number.
That's the worst.
Talking about, I know who you is. Don't trust you.
Oh, no.
He wasn't saying whoever he gave my number to. But he wasn't referring to, like I said, my homegirl was with me that day.
Yeah.
So they were chip-chapping it up and stuff while I wasn't around or whatever. And basically he went to the jail, told everybody her business, and gave them my number.
Okay.
And it was like, yeah, you such and such. I'm like, no, my name is Erica. It's like people in jail and who they say they. Oh, I know where you got my number from. You ain't even gotta say less because I only dealt with one person in jail. I ain't never had a jail call in my life. Never had a jail call in my life.
I wish
until I was working at Gabe.
Oh damn.
Gabe's
don't blame Gabe.
I'm not like in the dressing room like, hello. You want to tell? I'm thinking that's my uncle and shit.
Damn.
I'm like, my uncle never called me. He's like, oh, it was weird, very weird. Have you ever dated a lawbreaker? Because that was weird.
Yes, I have.
Give me the backstory.
I just have to think about it for a second. I dated like people that just was just dumb.
Damn.
Just dumb. But this one dude, he really was in the streets. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. He had me hooked. I had his usher bag because it was just something about him. Because he was really a street dude. But I guess it was just, the old cliche is true. Girls just it's just something about bad boys, man. Because he was a teddy bear for real. He was so sweet, and I just loved the way he talked. But the nigga was in the streets, and he was, insane in the membrane. like, and it just ended like typical hood dude relationships. And
what is that? What is it in like a typical hood?
well, I guess I ain't gonna say because some people it wasn't no fights out there, but it just ended. I guess it just fizzed out basically. Well, I ain't gonna say it fizzed out. I ain't gonna lie. I'm keep 100. Bro kind of ghosted me because he was really in the streets, and I'm like, Dad, where you go? I'm like, Dad, where bro go? Like, I was really looking for him, the daytime with a flashlight, and that man was gone. Daytime with the flashlight, for real. He was one of them hood dudes, just pop up in and out in your life. And one day I took my kids to the barbershop. He drove by talking about, you, like, where you been at? Like, don't me. They gonna pull over like, what's up? Like, bruh, please. Like,
where you been?
You out here tripping.
Where's Walnut?
Right, for real. I have no idea. But we wasn't like boyfriend and girlfriend, so it wasn't like I was, could trip about it or nothing. But yeah, we were vibing, so it was definitely weird that he just ghosted me.
So I don't think I've ever been ghosted.
Yeah.
That's a thing.
Yeah, it's a thing. I don't know if ghosted. I mean, yeah, ghosted. But he wouldn't like, because usually when you ghost somebody, you ghost them permanently, to never talk to them again.
Okay.
But he would text me every once in a while or call me every once in a while. So it was weird. Because it was like, do you want to talk to me or don't you? Like I'm not Dora out here.
But do you feel like y'all would have been anything if y'all would have actually made it official?
I think so, but he was really in the streets. Like, I'm going to his house and he's like hiding stuff. Like, I'm like, okay. Like, if somebody gonna come in, yeah, for real. That really used to be in the back of my mind. Like, are we gonna get robbed, or is it about to be a raid? Like, what's
I don't know you.
Like,
kidnap
what's about to happen up here?
What's the protocol?
But I would still go for real. I would still take that chance and go hang out with him. I had no business. Like, I was fully grown, like, at this point. But yeah, I don't know. It definitely is something just about the appeal of a bad boy that's just attractive. I think it's just, as a woman, part of you do want a man that's just like, because usually dudes in the street, whatever it may be, drug dealers, gangbangers, or whatever, they just have this type of confidence and swagger, and I think that is what draws you in. But their profession is not
ideal.
But it's like, but I think that's what's so appealing about them, because they're just so, and most drug dealers, they do be smart, because they be mathing.
I know, right? They be mathing. But we were just talking about that.
I swear. So I'm like, man, this nigga really know, like, what he's talking about. Like, he out here getting,
he knows his
like, he's making money from this man. But so yeah, it just draws you in. It's just something about, it's like a siren song, like like how they say the sirens in the water, like mythical creatures, the sirens they sing to draw you in, but they really about to kill you. It's like the drug dealers ain't gonna kill you, hopefully. But I'm just saying, it's like a siren song. Like, they're so appealing, but usually it don't end good, or it's not good for you.
Preach.
Yeah, right. For real, man. I have lived, girl. I have lived. Well, back in my day.
Back in the day.
For real. And when they're done that.
Because Zach's a bad boy was a bad boy, and he changed his life.
Yeah, I love his elevation. Hopefully it continues to be good.
Okay, so Fatima and the worker man who's have an obsession with her.
Creep dude from High School Musical.
Oh my god. What is his
Because he
name?
was in high school
He
preschool. He was
was.
the
What's his
baker
name
dude. He
on
used to
there
always
though?
bake the cakes. I can't remember his name, but he did. Because remember, he's a football player. He's like, I always wanted to bake.
Yes, I remember. You're telling our age. Okay, so how do you deal with that? And what is his name? I'm going to be so upset.
In the show, what's his name? And his name Zach. I mean, his name. Damn,
Oh, dang. But you know who we're talking about. Um,
it's on the tip of my tongue too.
how do you deal with that in a work environment?
Oh my goodness. No,
You
for
been through it?
real. People be creepy. Not kind of sort. I got well, yeah. I really have lived a life, but it's really not all like that. But not never really been through that like that where somebody was like harassing me.
That's a little crazy. That's the same thing as the narcissist.
I guess I kind of have. I had one little experience.
Did
It
it?
wasn't like the of course it wasn't as extreme as sisters, but I was talking to a guy. We both worked back in my GE days, GE gang, but
What the fuck is GE? John Eagle, bitch. I'm all like, what?
yeah, no, but for real though, and I was messing with somebody back then. Nobody knew. Eventually, I did tell my best friend at the time, but I stopped messing with dude. I used to live in a high rise, and he was just like waiting for me to come home, and I lied. I was like, I'm, just getting in my house. He was like, oh yeah, I see you come past. I was like,
Oh, dang.
oh damn, like why are you
His name is
creeping?
Hayden.
Why are you creeping? On my stoop. Like, it's beating.
Man.
So that was the only, like, weird, creepy situation. And I was like, I just had to tell him I didn't want to talk to him no more because we wasn't serious. It was just...
Oh, I wouldn't say I had a stalker, but I had a weird encounter. Because I be on dating sites. And the one day, a couple years ago, I was running to Walmart to get something for my cousin's gender reveal. And in Walmart, when it's your typical Walmart, your regular Walmart, you know exactly where you need to go. You don't be worried about surroundings, even though you should. Made me be very aware. In and out, I knew I had to get some gender reveal stuff. I knew I had to get some cupcakes. Boom, bada bang, boom, bada, check out. I get a ping off, it might have been Plenty of Fish. Hey Miss London, how you doing? Was you at Walmart today? Remind you, this person had no pictures.
Oh, I hate that. Don't be creeping with me, killer.
Who the hell are you? Like, and I was at Walmart because, like I said, I was running around trying to get stuff.
Well, I can't even put a face to it.
I can't put a face to a face that don't have a face on a profile.
Right.
So I'm like, send me a picture. Because, I know people who work at Walmart.
Right.
And he sent me a picture. And I showed one of the employees at Walmart. And I was like, yeah, he comes up here. He's an African. He comes to get pistachios.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. There's nothing wrong with that, but that was very creepy.
I love pistachios.
Me too.
Shout out to pistachios.
So they ain't sponsoring us. Not F y'all, but you know what I mean. Ain't no sponsorship here. But so, the one day I think I was at Walmart again, and I guess this person happened to be there. And the person I showed the picture was like, he's in here right now. I'm like, what? I was like, well, that's time for me to get to my car. Figure out my license plate. But that's the only stalkerish, creepish thing.
Yeah, that's real creepy. I hate a person who don't put no picture on their profile.
Right, why are you being weird to me?
Even if it's old, bro, let me get something. Something to go off of.
Did you be on dating sites?
I dabbled in it because of a friend. And F you. But it was okay. I didn't have a bad experience with it. It was just different, I guess, because I never did it before. But yeah, it was alright. I don't really have no wild stories from it.
I like going on there. It sounds weird. I like them, but just to see the way people try to get your attention.
Oh yeah, they don't care. They come straight with you.
Some of them are straightforward.
Straight to it.
I'm like, well, hi, my name is.
Yeah, I think there's a lot
I'm like, my name is Gangbang 3652. How you doing? I'm trying to meet you tonight.
No, for real.
Hi, Gangbang 3665. You will not meet me tonight. You will not. What's your name?
Okay.
We're not,
You need to.
you will not tie me up in a rope.
You not go on the. But you be on like plenty
First
of fish.
48.
You be on like you be on like hookup acts, whether you know that or not. I don't think she actually. Y'all, London did not know that, but she does. Like,
I thought that was just dating sites.
I mean, like they are, but
It's like, let's get this fuck on.
yeah, but some of them are
Well, tell
known.
me which ones are so I can get the fuck off.
I know plenty of Fisher's one. At least it used to be. I don't know if it still
How do you get
is.
on? One of my coworkers told me to get on
Space
Bumble. So I've been on Bumble. I like Bumble because you have to agree to like each other, and a female has to message first. So when she's ready,
But and then one more thing that I tell y'all. London was going on these dating sites looking for real friends. What's the problem with
I'm a friendly motherfucker. Okay,
like, who goes on a dating site to look for a friend? What is wrong with you? Oh my goodness.
can we keep selling the secret here? We're just opening up Pandora's box, okay? See, I'm a friendly person.
But it wasn't that much. But that was hilarious. So that's what she told me at first, y'all. But
yeah, I want to go on friend
I
date.
didn't know.
It's like now they got what's the one with the friend? You can do the friend mode or
I have no idea.
funny shit. So it's one of the little date sites where you can put it in friend mode and like you can find friends and you're like literally find friends. Like it's one website. I mean one app. One side's dating and one side's find friends in your local area. Like say if you're new to the city, find friends. So I was looking for new friends. You know, like you said, I'd be looking for friends.
Great.
So, my friend was like, let me see your account. Let's see who's in local. And my friend mode was on. She's like, are you into girls? No. She's like, if you are. I'm like, no, there's nothing wrong with it. It was just, my thing was in friend mode. She was about to give me a whole talk. Like, it's okay if you want to come out the closet. Like, no, that's not the case. I'm looking for friends, trying to network.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, like, that was really funny. Like, she was like, come here. Come here. She knows who she is when she hears. She's like, come here.
She's cracking up.
Because it was so funny because she was so serious. Like, I got you. Like, give me this.
Like, why is all these girls on here? Like, where's the difference?
Right. Right, let me switch the profile over to dating. We're looking for friends. We're trying to go out to eat and drink, you know? Nightlife.
That is hilarious. I mean, I guess that is nice, though, because, you know, you might need a friend or if you're new to a city or something like that.
Right.
So that's cool.
But you know, still be very careful on these sites.
Watch your back.
Listen, it could be a setup.
Anything, man.
Have your location on when you're meeting new people.
Yes, and always
share your location with your friends.
Always go very, very public places. Big cameras, big lights.
And don't know your alcohol limit if you're drinking.
Yeah.
If someone's buying you a drink, be next to them.
Yes.
Put your hand over your... That's what I do. Like, when I'm out, I literally put my hand over my cup.
Yeah.
Because you're not about to... Yeah, you already know. But...
Billy with the pilly.
Right. What she said.
Nah, for real. Then that go get me.
You ain't gonna get me. You ain't gonna... Oh. You know what I was about to say.
Yeah. Cut.
You ain't gonna cancel me already.
For real.
But
gotta be quicker than that. Oh, gee.
More about sisters. What other weird relationship is there?
What about as a all right, so as businesswomen, Karen's receptionist. What is because she be
Pam?
Yes, I love me some Pam though, but she just be all up in the business.
Pam is the one you have to keep around, because Pam is the one who's going to keep it real with you.
No,
and she's going to tell you all the things you need to know and what's going on behind your back.
Yeah,
Just
she
like she
definitely had Karen's back.
Right. She has Karen's best intention, even though it sometimes may be annoying or it's like, yeah. But I would tell Pam to keep it. If I had a person like Pam, I would tell him to keep it down to like a 50.
Yes.
But like people like Pam kind of somewhat.
Yeah, they're needed.
Yeah. They're needed and sometimes they're annoying. And they're only annoying because they're going to tell you what you don't want to hear.
Yeah.
That's the other
definitely
thing.
Be hitting
Karen like, Pam!
Right.
But like,
she be on it.
It's always like that. It's always like that person. You're like, I care for you, but when you get under my skin, when you tell me things I don't want to hear. But that's being a real friend, and people should be more like that.
Yeah, that's true. I would say, yeah, Pam has definitely been a loyal sister on Sistas. What about the Aaron situation? Have you ever had a guy that just didn't get the hint? Like, just bruh, like
but it's okay.
I mean, I think she really do like him though, but I'm just
like
making it
a guy,
simpler.
right? Who didn't get the hint?
Yeah.
Yeah, I probably had a couple persistent people. It's like I don't like diss them anyway. I'll still like entertain, but like as a friendly entertain.
Yes.
But it'd be like, ha ha ha, no friend.
Right.
Give him a little
pow.
Little pow, buddy.
Right.
Like, no, I'm trying to take you out to dinner.
Right. What's up, baby?
Like,
yeah.
Maybe one day, but I work every day.
Right.
Maybe one day, but I work every day.
I'm so tired. Just get off work. I go to sleep.
Now you always playing, man. Yes, checkers. Tic-tac-toe.
Right.
Spades. I don't know how to play spades, by the way, but
she has to. I just played a good round of spades a couple of days ago. Whooped on them. It was a good game. It was awesome. Just trying to put that out there.
So if you're a spade player, she's your partner.
But
play Uno. I'm your partner. Don't invite me.
She's a beast at Yahtzee, y'all.
Roll them dice, but I can't play craps. But I can play some Yahtzee though.
Hey, swear I can't play craps either, so we're together on that.
And I'm good at 5,000. I think that's the game.
Yeah, 5,000 is a classic. There's a lot of different rules though, so before you play with somebody, ask them how they play so y'all can establish the rules.
Right, just like Uno.
Yes,
because I'm draw two on draw two on draw two.
Yeah, period. Doubling up on one time, double plex.
But you cannot throw a draw 4 out on draw 2.
Yeah, come on, like that's disrespectful. You're trying to kill me.
But do you let that slide though? That's the thing. Do you let that slide?
No, you're not throwing no. They don't even match. They're not. These ain't twins. They don't go here. They're not even. Yes, exactly. They're not part of the family. One's black. One's a whole different color. Like no, there's no melanin in that part. Where's the black around the edges? Where's the black around? That's clearly a draw 2. Get that the hell out of here. No, for real. But I had a situation like that because again, I don't know how to hurt people's feelings or break up with them, even though me and that I was trying to pursue me wasn't a relationship. He was a really sweet guy. He really was. He was sweet. He was nice. He didn't do anything wrong, but it just wasn't for me. And honestly, I feel like we were too much alike. Mm-hmm. Like literally, like he was just me. And you. But he was cool too though. He was really sweet. But we really did have a lot in common. Like we was talk about, comic movies, superhero movies, and like we could talk, we could just nerd out together.
Soldier boy up in this
hey, yeah, you feel me? Sounds right. Yeah, I have no idea. But for real, he was really sweet. We could nerd out together because I just love all that type of stuff. But at the end of it, he just wasn't. I don't want to say enough for me, but I guess he wasn't enough for me. But he was still an awesome guy, and I know whoever
what made him not be enough for you.
I feel like maybe I feel like he claimed he was in the streets. And I don't know. I guess I don't want nobody in the streets. I don't. I want a legit man. But I want a little edge or something. Like, I don't know. I don't want you in the streets. I can't explain it. But I feel like women know what I'm talking about. But he just wasn't that. He was really corny. And I think he was just too corny for me. And I'm already corny and goofy. So I do need the opposite. Because I feel like just most of the relationships in my life, it's like a yin yang type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And it just wasn't that. I don't know. I can't explain it. Because he really didn't do nothing wrong. He really was a sweet guy. He was really nice. He was a gentleman. But I think if anything, it was probably just a little edge that was missing for me. I just didn't see that. And he didn't, he was too much of a gentleman, I guess. Like, he never took chances. Like, I mean, I really didn't want him touching me or nothing anyway, but it ain't like he tried. Like,
Right.
So I don't know. I guess he never showed me, like, the manly part or something, I felt like, or something. I don't know. I can't explain it.
Yeah, she tried to put me on a,
I didn't. No, I
she tried to put
didn't.
me on a blind date with you's cousin. If y'all know who you is, the person you were just talking about. So you had a cousin, it was her birthday. We out chilling. And he brings his little miniature friend, cousin.
Oh my goodness.
He said he was a big dog, but he was, I don't know. Just a no. I'm not even gonna get into it. I don't even want to talk about it. I'm very disappointed she would never get the right to put me on a blind date.
I did not try to put you on him. It was her fault. I was not, I was happy in the corner I was in. And she made it aware to where we were located. And that's how it happened.
You ever meet somebody and they know everything about you and you don't know a lick of nothing? So anyway, since she want to put this on me, I meet this guy. She done told him everything, so I can't even make up a fake person. I can't even make up an alter ego because he know me. Like, he did a background check, credit check, everything, like, on me. So I couldn't even. It was weird. He was like, "Oh, your name is London. You had a business."
Yeah.
Oh, I know what kind of car you drive.
I ain't told him type of car you drive.
He's like, "You want me to drive your car?" No, I just met you. Well, I didn't even meet you. You had one advantage. You know me.
Then she tried to do the race on them. We went to a different bar, and she tried to do the race on them on a parkway. Tried to
almost had the boys flip over on accident.
She couldn't get rid of him.
Couldn't get rid of him. He thought I was racing him. I was trying to flee the country with his ass.
That is hilarious. No, that was your fault.
So the boy, and his psychic.
That was fun though. I had a fun night.
That was a fun night.
That was funny, but that was definitely your fault.
It was not my fault. You shouldn't have told that man that much information.
I said like your name and you had a business.
Well, he must have Facebooked me. He was like, "This is my business phone. It's okay if you don't have an iPhone. I'm not going to discriminate."
Oh, ain't that the worst? Like,
I don't discriminate when it comes. So if you got an Android,
I ain't gonna lie. It's my second anniversary with Apple.
Okay.
I'm new to the game myself, but yeah.
Every second I'm like, I'm done with Apple. I'm done.
No, for real, they're pretty annoying.
And it's like you get all these gadgets, so you really can't be done because the gadgets is just as much as the phones.
True, and they sync together and just precise.
Right, like, I got an Apple Watch. Well, what you gonna pair this Apple Watch with? Your looks?
Them bees know what they doing. A-holes. But yeah, that is hilarious. That's funny.
Yeah, she's banned for blind situations.
No, that don't really count. Y'all understand what I've been through with that man. Because I was really trying. I ain't trying to bash the man because I really can't bash him. He's really nice. But I was trying to hang out with him. We went on a couple of dates and stuff because I was trying to like him. But it just wasn't clicking for me.
So what is a turn off for you?
I guess you can't be too corny. Because I'm already corny. And I'm just realizing that I don't like corny dudes. Like, You cannot be corny. I'm already silly and I just need an opposite of myself. I mean, you could be. I need somebody funny though, because I'm a crack a joke. That's one thing I'm gonna do. You know, like I need you to be able to, not be so serious and just make me laugh. You don't gotta be doing a whole stand up act or nothing like that. But but you gotta have a sense of humor. But what turns me off is I guess just the corniness of it all. But for the most part, I feel like I feel like I try to give everybody a chance because I can't really nail it down and say like I have a type. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I guess it's just about energy. And the guy that was trying to pursue me that I didn't like, it wasn't that I guess his energy was off a little bit, not in a bad way, like he had a bad spirit or something, but it just didn't match mine's really. Mm-hmm. And
you said too much of a gentleman.
Yeah. But no, I want a gentleman. I can't explain it. It's weird. It's like, like, all right. So how you want a dude to be all cute and cuddly and sweet with you. Mm-hmm. But if you don't like the dude, you don't want that. And I guess I just didn't like
sabotaging.
Him. Yeah. Yeah.
Sabotaging.
Yeah. And I guess I just didn't like that. So I didn't like that he was being like that because it's like, you're corny. Like,
listen, it's not you, it's me.
But mind you, the guy that I actually like, I'm basically being how he was with the other guy. Like I'm being that person, being too sweet and stuff. But yeah, I guess that's what it was. I guess like when I don't like somebody, like don't call me babe, don't call me sweet. I used to hate that. He's like, oh, what's up? Yes, when I don't like you. Or whenever I'm like trying to
I have a friend who don't like pet names at all.
Yeah. Like if we kicking it and it's established that we kicking it and I like you, that's cool. But if we just getting to know each other and granted they don't know. I don't really feel this way about them, but yeah, I hate that. Don't just be calling me babe and boo off top because you don't even know how I feel about you yet. And then I might not even be feeling you. I'm probably trying to talk myself into it. But that's that's what I was trying to do. That's what I was trying to do with the other guy. It just wasn't working. But he said we'd just be talking on the phone like, oh yeah, babe, or hold up, hun, or just say some shit like that. And I'd be like, ugh, I'll just be dying inside.
Do you like your men to be consistent? So meaning like when he first got you is the way he needs to lead up for the rest on, or is it okay for things to die down?
I mean, things gonna die down, but don't. Lord, I got a lot to say, but don't be Chef Boyardee it up, and then we're in a relationship, and now you expect me to be a 50s wife, bruh. You just showed me what equality looked like. So why is you trying to make me this 50 wife? Like, what's for dinner? What you cooking? No, bro. What we cooking? What you cooking? Because I didn't see you throw down. I know you could cook. So stop trying to play me because that's how you got me. So yeah. But I understand as a woman, you might want to cook for your man or whatever, and that's cool. But if you could cook men, then yeah, you deserve to do the same for your woman. Do the same thing for her. Women work as well. We tired too.
Tired as hell.
But that's just only example I can think of right now because in the past relationship,
I know what you capable of.
Yeah, that was a real issue. Like my kid's dad, he could really cook, and eventually, like towards the end of our relationship, he wouldn't cook no more, and everything was on me. And like
sabotage and everything.
Yeah, and it's like, bro, what's up? You know what I mean? If he would have, like, granted, like if the relationship started out like that, like he don't know how to cook, he don't know what he's doing, I had to do most of it. Cool, that's just how it is. But if we starting in this thing, and we both in here doing it, and now you just die off, what happened to you? Where'd you go? Because I was used to.
Where's your presence?
Yeah, I was used to teamwork. Now I got to make the dream work. Like, what's up? So
I deserve this egg.
So just little stuff like that. But I think when it comes down to like, especially if we gotta live together, when it comes down to actually like daily living arrangement stuff, you can't die down off of it. Mm-hmm. But I mean, if you got a partner, of course, some days the partner might not cook, or where one partner lacks, you pick up for it. But it can't be like a complete fall off, just not doing nothing no more. You know what I mean? It can't be like that.
Can't be like that.
But you have days where you don't want to cook shit like that, or you don't want to clean up or something else. But yeah, I said, yeah, just don't go from picking me up from work to be like, all right, catch the bus. Like, catch the bus. Like, what you mean? There's like little
Can I borrow
situations
your
like that.
car?
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, no, I need you to keep that same energy. You fought for this. I need you to keep on fighting to keep it.
So, what kind of qualities do you look for in a man? Yeah.
I look for a good role model
Mm-hmm.
because I have children and I have, I have I'm raising black men. So I'm looking for just good role models. No, I'm not expecting you to be no saint. Everybody has a past and do what they do to survive. But just like general good qualities in the man. That's something that I won't be ashamed or embarrassed of my kids to see or for you to show them. I definitely want you to be funny, like I said. You don't gotta be like super, super tall, but I would like for you to be at least taller than me. Um, that's really not hard to do. I'm only 5'5".
I'm 5'5".
Family oriented. I want to be able to bring you around my family. You got to be able to fit in because, we laugh, we joke, we play cards. We rejoice with each other, and vice versa. I don't want it. I don't want it to be awkward with your family, but I can't speak for other people's family. Everybody got their own little situation, but definitely family oriented because I'm family oriented. I love. I don't like being single. I'm definitely a relationship type girl. I want to do family stuff, vacations, bay stuff. Yeah, all that stuff.
I guess I don't mind being single.
Yeah.
But that was so random. But
I just love the fact of black family. I just love black family. Beautiful black family, black mom, black dad, black kids. It's just so,
I love that too.
Look at that beautiful chocolate family. That's what my one of my friends used to say to me, and yeah, that's just what I want. But everybody wants what they want when they want it. So.
Is it a deal breaker if your spouse's family don't like you? How do you deal with that? Like, you ever had that happen?
No, I haven't, and I feel like that's my fear. I feel like that's why I do be so quiet when I go meet people because I'm like, damn, if they don't like me, like, I ain't gonna say nothing.
Let me spoke out
for real. I'm just gonna be quiet. Like, just follow me on social media, get to know me. But for real. But I never been through that. I feel like it kind of is a deal breaker because for me, I feel like it will be a deal breaker, like because I don't want to have to battle every time, like going to a cookout. I'm just trying to get this hamburger off the grill. Like I'm not trying to be fighting with nobody's auntie cousins trying to gang up on me or vice versa, or gotta talk my brothers or somebody off the ledge from getting somebody. It's just uncomfortable. I mean, I know situations happen, so you never know. But no, I never. Well, I mean, I guess towards the end I kind of been through it, but not really. It wasn't that extreme. But
it's not a deal breaker for me.
But yeah, for the most part, I guess it all depends. Yeah,
like it really depends.
Yeah.
Like if your family's like doing stuff that intentionally hurt my feelings or something like that, like I'm gonna bring your ex around every time because that's my favorite daughter-in-law.
I'm married with kids now. like you keep bringing my ex around.
I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take that as a yeah. But
no, for real, yeah, you're right. It definitely depends.
It definitely depends. But it wouldn't like if it's like a respectfully, you don't really care for me.
Yeah, it definitely
like,
depends.
You know how like when you're in a relationship and your spouse confide in whoever and they don't like you because of that, like
right, yeah,
all right,
yeah,
I understand because he didn't told you all or got dang on business,
right.
But
no, you didn't create your opinion of me,
right? So okay. You have the right not to like me. He probably told you one side of the story, but he didn't tell you the whole side.
For real.
My family don't like him anyway either. So we all just one big happy and we don't like each other's family.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's definitely levels of don't like. It's right. It's don't like, just eye roll. They might still say hi to you at the function. And then there's levels of don't fucking bring that. They're not allowed in my house. Like right. now if it's on that level,
back at the door. Don't come on from them.
Don't even drive past. Like no, they're not allowed in my house. Like no, that's serious. So yeah, it's definitely case by case.
Yeah.
But
So I guess we're going to wrap it up here, y'all. So thanks for tuning in to a Black Woman's Avenue.
yeah,
I'm London.
I'm Michelle.
Peace
Out.
out.